What's going on, Big Blue Nation? Your boy Big Blue Steph back at you with another video. Do me a favor, go ahead and like, subscribe. I definitely want y'all to comment on this. This video has kind of been on my mind for a little bit, but yeah, it's kind of what my favorite, top five Giants. Kind of my least favorite top five Giants, and I even got an honorable mention dislike, strong dislike. So that'll be the last one I get to. But yeah, this video has kind of been on my mind for a while. Something I wanted to do, but had a little new job situation, so got to get adjusted to new work schedule, so couldn't push out the video when I wanted. But anyway, let's get right into it. So let's go in reverse order. My top five in reverse order. So I'm gonna say Hakeem Nicks. When we drafted him, I was real excited coming out of North Carolina. Big play potential receiver, strong, physical, fast. Not the fastest, but when he got them afterburners on, you knew he's going to the end zone. Make the tough catches. It's just exciting to really see, Giants with a receiver of that caliber, especially, you know, leading us to a Super Bowl as well. That playoff run, he was ridiculous. The little, catch and run against Atlanta. That I think we beat them 24-2, whatever it was that game. It's just seeing somebody like that on the Giants. When we were kind of used for a long time not having no real big name or big play receivers. So he was always one of my favorites. Got his jersey somewhere down the hall. But yeah, that was number five. Number four, another receiver. You're going to see a lot of receivers on this list. Amani Toomer. I always liked that dude. Professional, ran crisp routes, got to the ball, was a leader, respectable dude. Chris Berman, well dressed Amani Toomer. Yeah, I always liked that dude. I think most memorable play was, I forgot what season it was, but still fairly early in his career. We were playing the Denver Broncos when they were, you know, John Elway was still there and they were on the way to a perfect season. And Kent Graham throws this bomb at the end of the game. Amani Toomer catches that in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. To me, that solidified him as, a strong, solid wide receiver. I forgot how many seasons he ended up playing with us, but he holds almost every record until Odell came around. So, that's definitely one of my favorites. Just always enjoyed watching him play. So that's a good dude right there. Going to my number three, Brandon Jacobs, running back. 6'4", 264, size of most defensive ends. Can run over a defensive end. Fast, just about as most linebackers, maybe a couple slow corners. That dude was just massive, especially in his prime. That dude trucking people. I remember him in the playoffs trucking Charles Woodson. He trucked, what's his name, Landry, for the Redskins back in the day. Dude was on like steroids, and Brandon just trucked right over him like he weren't even there. So, it was just fun watching him play. Especially when him and Derek Ward and Ahmad Bradshaw around. That was a three-headed monster. And then it was just Ahmad Bradshaw and him, and it was just always enjoyable to see a Giants running game just pound the rock. And he was quick, he was agile, could run over folks. He can kind of get outside every now and then, hands so, but he made it work and definitely was a leader. Definitely held the people accountable. So definitely one of my top fives. Like I said, he's my top three, my third favorite all-time Giant. So yeah, that dude, definitely much respect. Going on to my next one, Odell Beckham. When you talk about excitement, you talk about swag, talk about just pure energy. Whenever he stepped on the field for us, that's what he was. All things aside, everything the media try to put on him and this and that dude just produced, man. That's all he wanted to do. So that, it did hurt, when Gettleman decided to, you know, renege basically. Oh, we ain't signed him to trade him. What do you do like a couple months later? Trade him. But Odell, that dude was just electrifying. He brought the energy, just one catch and who knows, a slant. taking that 70 yards to the house, taking the 80 yards to the house. The catch, over what's his face, Carr for the Cowboys. Actually, yesterday was the I think 7th or 8th year anniversary of that catch, man. That thing was just spectacular. I'm watching that thing live, and I'm just like, wow, did he really just moss that ball like that? That was crazy. With the penalty flag, that was just amazing. So I got the plaque of that hanging up in my media room. But yeah, man, OBJ, number 2 on my list. Leading me to number 1. Who else but number 56, LT. That dude was just pure trouble on the field. Anytime he stepped out there, you knew you better bring your A game, your A+ game, and bring some backup because that dude was coming for you. Terror on the quarterbacks, terror on them linemen. It was just ridiculous. That dude just wrecked a game plan single-handedly. Fast, strong. This dude probably could have played corner if he really wanted to. Later in his years, of course, everyone has their little slow down years, but yeah, LT, definitely my top Giant of all time, and it doesn't hurt. We share a birthday, so yeah, good man, good dude, man. Miss those days of having that consistent, dominant pass rusher, coming off the edge. Kayvon, come on, man, your time to shine. Anyway, transitioning over to my least 5 favorite. Starting with number 5, Golden Tate. He didn't do a whole lot, but he just didn't gel with me at all as being a Giant. Didn't produce, talked too much, kind of pouted when he wasn't in the game too much, or when we didn't start him after a while. I guess it came on the heels of being the Odell replacement. That contract was terrible. I never liked it from the get-go. So, yeah, man. Golden Tate, one of my least favorite Giants of all time. Number 4, most folks may not even remember this guy, Matt Dodge. The punter who kicked it to Deshaun Jackson. Miracle at the Meadowlands Part 2. Coughlin said, kick it out of bounds, kick it away, you kick it right to the man. I still got here from Eagles fans on that one. Matt Dodge, you out of there, buddy. I'm surprised you even lasted the rest of the season. But I understand why that was your only season in the NFL. Heard you doing pretty well in, I don't know, something in economics or financial business, whatever. Hopefully you're better at that than you are at being a punter. Anyway, you out of there. Number 3, I know he's probably on the top of the list for a lot of Giants fans, especially going back almost, 5 to 10 years. Ereck Flowers, man. That dude. I had so much hope for that dude just because we drafted him, and, you try, especially me, I give people the benefit of the doubt. Try to give them, the benefit of the doubt, man, but he just kept failing us, man. He was a turnstile, getting Eli rocked. The pass protection, you had Eli shook to the point where this dude didn't even want to attempt trying to go deep, man. It's like he knew the pressure would be in his face right as soon as he snapped the ball. So, I feel like you kind of ruined the latter years. Not just you by yourself, but you ain't making no better. Then you kind of stance on not wanting to train in Jersey or New York or whatever, going down to Miami. You didn't get no better, so what was you doing down there? Not getting better. That's why you're on this list. Next up, this guy probably trumps Ereck Flowers, but Eli Crapple. That dude, come on now. Talks so much crap, talks so much yin-yang, and don't produce. It's like, especially for the Giants. I mean, you might have had a couple of games here and there with Cincinnati. But, yeah, man. You just... was that Jerry Reese or was that Gettleman? I think that was Reese's last pick, but that was horrible. Number 10th overall. It's like... Not that we probably would have done anything with Gurley, but I think we had a chance for Gurley. But anyway, you was just trash, man. It's like and you talk so much smack, and you're so arrogant, dude. Like, just fall back, man. It'd be different if your game backed it up, but you was never that. You weren't even that at Ohio State. I don't know how we. Man, you number 2 on this list. Lastly, uh, this one just kind of goes to, I don't know, man. You could have been so much better in the Giants Ring of Honor, but Tiki Barber, man, as well as you produced on the field, as much as a soldier you were, especially when you turned your career around after having all them fumbling problems. And then, as soon as you retire, you go to NBC and you start talking crap about Eli and Eli Manning, that is. And just making fun of him. Like, why would you do that, man? Like, are you really trying to star? Like, are you trying to get on ESPN or something? Try to be a Stephen A. Smith type? Like, why are you crapping on somebody who, you just went to war with? I'm glad Eli won that Super Bowl that very next season, because that was just icing on the cake for that, man. But, Tiki. And that's set aside from the personal stuff he had going on. I ain't even going to get into that. Hey, that's his business, but it's fucked up. Excuse me. It was messed up. But yeah, those are my top 5. My last one, honorable mention. And this is pretty much of a dislike nature. Gettleman. Dave Gettleman. That dude tortured our fan base for, how long did he get? 4 years? I don't even remember. Bad signings, bad draft picks, horrible Boston accent. I mean, this dude was just terrible. And I don't know, we couldn't, after 2 years, we could have got rid of him. I guess we chose to kind of stick around and try to see what he could do with another coach, and it was terrible, man. I couldn't stand listening to that dude talk, his decisions. I get it, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? We'll say Saquon, maybe DJ, Andrew Thomas, but what's the rest of the draft picks looking like? Where are they? Are they still on the roster? Are they still in the league? Like, this dude set this franchise back like another 5 to 6 years, Thank God Shane came in and he started clean house and we're seeing the right direction. But yeah, that dude. Glad he's gone. Don't ever sniff Giant Stadium again. Stay away. Anyway, y'all. Hope you like this video. Like I said, like, comment, definitely comment. Let me know what you think. We got top 5s are, or your favorite 5s on each side. And yeah, man, I look forward to the feedback. All right, y'all. Take care.